Welcome back. Hope you all had a restful and restorative summer break. This webinar is brought to you by the Preschool Intervention and Referral Team. We will be discussing back-to-school classroom essentials for high-quality and supportive environments. For many of you, the webinar will serve as a refresher or a reminder of what best practices look like through the lens of the pyramid model. The pyramid model is a framework of evidence-based practices for promoting young children's healthy social and emotional development. Universal practices are intended to create a positive and inclusive environment for all students and prevent challenging behaviors. The teaching practices shared throughout the webinar are also assessed during the TPOP observation. Visual schedules. Visual schedules prepare students for what the daily routine will be. They should include photos or high scope daily routine clip art. Each activity should be represented, including read aloud. The visual schedule should be posted at children's eye level. This is essential so that it can be accessible to the children for them to interact with throughout the day. A bonus tip for this is to consider creating a schedule monitor. For example, the child who needs that extra reminder or support with staying on task throughout the day. Visual schedules also accommodate when changes occur, such as rainy weather or special events. They indicate a passing of time, which can be a piece of paper flipped over, removed, or a marker that denotes the current activity. Visual schedules also remain visible throughout the entire day. Here are two examples from classrooms within our district. As a team, we wanted to acknowledge that these practices are prevalent throughout the district and wanted to highlight real-life examples of how teachers put their different spin on it. Hopefully, these photos shared throughout the webinar will serve as an inspiration for new or refreshing ideas. The picture tells you the word. Visuals are so important for pre-reading skills. Here are 9 reasons to use visuals in your classroom. Visuals are permanent. Visuals allow for time and language processing. They prepare students for transitions. It helps kids see what you mean. Visuals help all students. Visuals help to build independence. They are transferable between environments and people. They have no attitude, no tone, no frustration or disapproval. And lastly, visuals help to reduce anxiety. Consider creating as many visuals as you can to support your early learners. In the next few slides, we're going to be discussing behavior and rule expectations. And you will notice some overlapping themes as we go through the checklist. One important thing to note is children and families should be involved in the creation of rules and expectations. There should also be intentional teaching about them, along with reference of them throughout the day. So what is the difference? Expectations are general ways you want people to act. They apply to all children and all adults across all settings. Think about the values of the program. Here are some examples. We are kind, we are safe, we are a team player, be responsible. However, you want no more than 5. They are displayed, including a visual. They're posted and visible to the children in the classroom, and children are reminded of the behavior expectations throughout the day. Creating a universal set of expectations holds everyone, including anyone new who enters your environment, accountable. Ensure that the expectations are translated in languages that support the demographic of your students and staff. Here are a few examples of what universal expectations look like versus area-specific expectations. Take a moment to note the similarities or differences. Rules. Rules will help to clarify the expectations for specific settings. Some may only apply to certain situations. They may sound like keep your hands and feet to yourself, walking feet, use your listening ears or your indoor voice. Again, they are positively stated, no more than 5. There's a visual representation for each. They are posted at the children's eye level or in the activity or setting where applicable. And children are reminded of the posted rules throughout the day. Here are some examples of rules in our very own pre-K classrooms. A visual representation helps our little learners, especially those who need more individualized ways to understand what each rule means. Seeing themselves in the visual can also aid in reinforcing the skill in a pro-social way. Now let's talk about the calming area. As you can see on this slide, it can be called many different things. All that matters is your classroom has one with the teaching essentials. Here's a video breaking down the essentials for this area.
Can you tell where I am? I'm here in this amazing calming center, feeling calm and centered. I'm here to share with you about what a calming center is, why a classroom might need one, and how you can create your own. A calming center is a safe, positive space for the students in your class to calm down and regroup before rejoining the rest of your class. A place where students can go when they feel that they need it. If they're feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, upset, or just need a few moments to themselves, this way students can learn to self-regulate their own emotions. A calming center is a great addition to your classroom because it provides a welcoming space inside your class. It allows your students to regroup and rejoin your class without missing valuable class time. It also helps you meet the emotional needs of all your students. It's easy to create a soothing space within your classroom. Let's talk tips and see the perfect Lakeshore products for setting up your own calming center. Before you start building your space, have a discussion with your students so they understand the purpose and how to use it. Be sure to incorporate some of their ideas so they have a sense of ownership. The first thing you want to do is provide a soft place to sit, like a big beanbag seat. It's important for students to feel comfortable to help them relax and calm down. This cozy corner canopy is super cute and helps define the space too. In a nearby basket, display some calming tools, like the tilt and turn sensory windows. Children feel calm as they guide the balls around the window. Another great calming tool are the discovery tubes. With these, I would model flipping a tube, taking a deep breath, and turning it again. Interested in more sensory play tools? Well, here's some of my favorites. We've got the gel bead sensory shapes, totally fun to squish. We've got the swirling glitter sensory balls. And we've got the Lakeshore sensory ball set. You can even incorporate simple breathing techniques with any of these. I like to take some of the feelings and emotions cards from the social emotional photo library and display them on the wall nearby. This can help students identify how they're feeling in the moment. The amount of time spent in the calming center is important, so I would keep a giant sound timer here so students can monitor how long they stay. When you're ready to roll out the center with your class, share your expectations and discuss how to use the space. I like to bring up a volunteer to show how the calming center is used by following these simple steps. Quietly enter the calming center and sit down. Decide how you feel. Use the feelings cards to help you. Choose a way to calm down. Flip the timer over. Calm your brain and body. And when the sand stops falling through the timer, it's time to clean up and rejoin the class. Remember, you can always add in or swap out calming tools to keep your center fresh. There's so many great ideas you can find at Lakeshore. Be sure to like this video and post your comments.
So there you have it. Here are some examples of visual displays that can help support the calm and down area. There are posters, materials, and photos of ways to self-regulate. These visuals help support students so they are better able to work through difficult emotions and their situations during their preschool day. Introducing the calm down area and the materials along with displays that make up this area plays an important role with supporting self-regulation skills for all students in your classroom. That's all. Please feel free to reach out to your assigned PIRS if you would like further support in any of the areas talked about in this webinar. We will be following up in our grade level meetings to delve deeper into different domains of classroom support. Hope you all have a great school year. We appreciate all the hard work you do for our youngest learners. Thank you.